And radio, it's time for Silver Moments with Dr. Marcia Baltimore. And now, here's Dr. Baltimore.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. I have a special treat for you. With me on the opposite side of this microphone is the Pink Lady, a stunning woman who will talk about herself when I ask her a bunch of questions. But let me tell you, in the world of seniors, she is special. She is producing a show. It's called The Beat Goes On. It's in Hollywood. I'll tell you where it will be in a few minutes. And it's only with people 60 plus. There's nobody 59 and a half even in that show. She'll tell you about that. How does a person get that kind of verve over the age of 70 to do that kind of production, to hire, to rent theater, to create the music? She did it all, and she'll tell you all about it. And her name is the Pink Lady. And the name of her show is The Beat Goes On. If you want to call in and ask her some questions, here's your number for us right now on the air. 1-800-336-2225. Once again, 1-800-336-2225. So the name of our show today, in honor of the Pink Lady, is her motto. This is her motto. Get up, get out, and get a life.
Right.
Miss Pink Lady, where did you get that motto?
Thank you so much, Masha. I think I got that particular motto because it's an attitude.
Good.
And when you get up in the morning, someone asks me, well, how do you feel? I said, I feel wonderful. I feel like getting up, getting out, and definitely getting a life.
Very good. I love that answer. That's great. So she did that just that way when her first husband died, and she was a young woman with children.
Right, 17 when I got married, and when he died, I was 24 with 3 little children.
Well, I know where you're coming from because I was a little older. I was 48 when that happened to me, and 2 college-age children who are through the college, and they finished both doing successful work in the world. My daughter is a chemist for the state of Nevada, and my son is a manufacturer. So the both of them fulfilled what they had to do.
Well, what it is that when that happens to somebody at that age, I had only a high school education when I got married, because in those days, that's what you did.
Yeah, you were
You
either a
got married
teacher or
at
librarian
17.
or whatever
Yeah.
else you could figure
And
out.
I
What
had
did you figure out?
Well, I had 3 kids right away, and then when I lost my first husband, he
Right.
was 8 years older than I was. And when I lost him, I was like, wow, what do I do?
That's right. That's right. I
And
can see that.
I think it all ends with one word, and that word is attitude.
Very good.
And someone once asked me, well, how do you get an attitude? I said, well, I was 4 years old. I remember this, Masha. I don't remember what I ate yesterday, but I definitely remember my attitude. I was 4 years young, and this was in Boston, Massachusetts. And it was a pouring, rainy day, and I was standing at a bus stop with my mother, who was 8 months pregnant with my
really?
sister. And we were going to visit my dad, who was ill in the hospital in Boston. The bus stopped, and I remember the bus driver leaning out and saying, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to stand for 2 hours. And I remember dropping my mother's hand at 4 years old, jumping up on the bus, and putting my hands on my hip and saying, excuse me, but isn't there a gentleman on this bus who let a lady sit down?
That's
3 men
adorable.
got up, and we drove all the way, sitting down, to Boston Hospital.
Good for you.
But that was my attitude. And I have never, ever let anyone rain on my parade.
Wonderful.
since then.
That's terrific. All right. I'm happy to hear that story. And The Beat Goes On.
And the beat goes on.
That's the name of her show, and that's the name of her life, really. The beat goes on. Get up, get out, and get a life. I love that slogan. It's wonderful.
Hi, this is Nancy Minetti. I've been using renowned